Hey folks, my name's Tim Collins. You know, a lot of times when I do these Vibes History series, I get tons of emails afterwards from viewers who want to tell me about this vibraphonist and that vibraphonist, but I discovered a vibraphonist recently that no one had mentioned. I have never heard his name before, never was even remotely on my radar, but this guy was really great, and his name was Charlie Calzaretta. Now, the reason I had never heard of him, and most people probably haven't, is because he really didn't record that much. He basically played with one group, and that is the legendary accordion player Art Van Damme. And that's actually how I found out about Charlie myself, because I play in a group here in Germany that has an accordionist and a cat. One day I asked Andreas Hinterseher, the accordion player in Quadrinuevo, who are the artists on his instrument that he looks up to. I think we know who you look up to. And he gave me two names. He said Richard Galliano and Art Van Damme. So I went and checked it out. And lo and behold, there's Vibraphone. On all the records, the solos were killing. This is a vibraphonist who clearly was polished and experienced. So I want to tell you a little bit about him. And I'm also want to tell you why I think that he actually occupies a very interesting place sort of in between swing and bebop. But we'll get to that later in the video. So a little about Charlie Calzaretta. He is born and raised and lived his entire life in Chicago. Born in 1921. And he taught himself how to play the accordion. According to the stories, his dad brought home an accordion and he went into his room and figured out how to play it. You know, no YouTube, no Instagram, no TikTok. By the time he was 16 years old, he was a member of the Musicians Union and was gigging around Chicago. He started playing with Art Van Damme. And David Garroway, who is a legendary TV host, hosted a program in Chicago called Garroway at Large. He hired Art Van Damme's band to play. Subsequently, they ended up playing as the house band for 9 years. This band is smoking, and check out this vibraphone solo. I cannot believe I actually found video footage of Charlie Calzaretta playing on this show. Check this out. Man, that's so burning. It's so burning. I'll link to that clip, by the way, in the description below. You know, I mentioned at the top that I think he's sort of between a swing player and a bebop player. This video is from 1951, so you have to put the context. Milt Jackson started playing with Dizzy Gillespie in 1945, and that's really when the bebop language was starting to get codified. So let's listen to a tune called Blue Lou. The main reason I think that Charlie Calzaretta's language sort of sits on the cusp of swing era and bebop, you've got phrases like this very first one he plays in the solo. But then at the same time, in this same solo, you have the very end phrase, which is almost kind of like the lick from the swing era, right? So this phrase right here. I actually made a complete breakdown of this solo in another video, so check the link below. Now back to the show. You know, do you agree with me? What do you think? Let me know down in the comments. I'd love to have a discussion with you. And if you enjoy this, keep coming back for more because I enjoy making them. All right. Thank you.